Hey guys, Ariska and Mizzy here.
Bloop bloop.
Okay, forever ago we started what was going to be a series about like the do's and don'ts of the dating scene. And we hadn't picked up on it in a really long time, but dating is so complicated. We have all these horror stories that happen every day.
Yeah.
And so we're like, let's talk more.
Let's talk more about it.
So, okay, how should we start?
Honestly, I don't know.
Because I feel like we covered a good amount of like what not to say on a first like talking, like the first few days of talking to someone.
We talk about pics.
Ooh. Just golden rule again: don't send a dick pic without permission.
Yes, nobody wants to see that. We don't think like you.
Okay, this isn't even really just a do or don't, but it just irked me, so I'm just gonna have to tell you. Okay. So like, I love Steve Rogers. I love me some Captain America. He's my boo.
Yeah.
So like on Whisper, which if you don't know what Whisper is, it's a like app where you can post like your thoughts anonymously. And so everybody has a username, but like you could change it and like other people can have the same username, so it's very anonymous.
Yeah.
And like you can fill in details about yourself if you want, but it's optional. But anyway. So I had made a post saying, I want someone to be my Captain America. And then I got fucking messages on messages on messages of guys like, will Deadpool be okay? Could I be your Deadpool?
Like, I didn't ask for that.
I'm like, is your name Ryan Reynolds? It's not? Then no, you can't. It's like, I asked for Steve motherfucking goddamn Rogers. Did I ask for Wade? No, I didn't. Bitch, you're not even cool or hot enough to be Deadpool anyway.
Oh,
So.
that was funny. I've never seen you so disgruntled. So
Ooh, because I got mad. I was
you're
like,
like, nah.
literally, I'm asking for one thing. Like, a substitute is not okay. It's okay. That's just something I want to bitch about. Because it made me mad.
Was that stupid? No, okay, but I will complain. That makes things. That's a great springboard.
It goes in with a theme of just not listening to what the post or whatever says.
Yes, and I'll even go like on that, off that. This is what I hate. Okay, so like I hate when you say that you like a certain superhero character or what have you, and then like dude bros, those who identify as
This is to you.
this is to you, and if you don't do this, that's not to you. But if you do, listen up. Okay.
So, not all men, sit down.
Yeah. Get on out.
Yeah, get, sket.
Gone. But for real though, like legit, I hate. Okay, example. I had said something about not liking Tony because he has some ideals that I don't agree with.
Tony a fuckboy.
He is, and I'm not saying that like he don't have good qualities about him or that he's not a good character, because he's complex, he has depth.
Still a fuckboy.
He's still a fuckboy. And I was just like saying how I don't like him as much. And so then like all these dudes are like giving me the 5th degree about my comic knowledge and like, oh, but why Tony's awesome.
It's like, bitch, I've read the comics, that's why I don't like him.
Thank you.
Like, MCU Tony is so much more tolerable than comics Tony. Because comics Tony don't have RDJ to rep for him.
That's true. That's true.
So it's like, bitch, shut up. Like, I don't like him because I like the comics.
Like, and hell, you know what? Even if you don't like him and you've never read the comics, it's still your opinion.
Thank you.
You're still free to have it.
God.
And it's just so annoying because then they're like, oh, but he's a billionaire playboy philanthropist. And I'm like, oh my god, literally, he is, you're not. You can't say that and take it on like it's you.
I'm like, just because you want to be a billionaire playboy, probably don't want to be a philanthropist. You just want weed and alcohol and pussy. Like, that's all you're wanting in life. And fast cars. And a bigger dick because yours is 2 inches long. And a 1/4 centimeter wide.
Ooh.
But anyway, it's neither here nor there. I forgot what I was saying. Because dudes make me mad.
They are irky. They are. But yeah, like I just hate that. I can't stand. It's just like Just because I girl, just because I girl. Just because I girl mean not, okay, I'm not Kevin. I can't do the few words. I was really trying to shorthand. I'm like, that's hard. Kevin is smart.
I was like...
But yeah, I don't know. I just hate dudes trying to like act like girls can't know like nerd stuff. Because
like,
we can't.
And we know it better than you.
Like...
Shut up.
But yeah, so that's one of my things.
It's a very good thing because it just goes in with like, for some reason, and again, this is not all men. I'm aware. You know it's about you. You just know, but it's men that get threatened when a woman has an opinion that doesn't coincide with theirs, because freedom of thought apparently isn't allowed in a man's world unless you're a man. I don't know where I was going.
I was waiting. I was like, all right, where we going?
I don't think I'm as good as I thought I was. I opened my mouth and then this happened.
I mean, there's just like so many things. Like, I also hate when like, okay, I'm just gonna keep using this as an example because dudes fuck up in multiple ways. So like, why, if they say that they're like a superhero, like a Steve or a Tony, but then they want to be like, but sometimes I can be an asshole. Is that okay? Like, no. Like,
then you're not Steve. If you can be an asshole, because he's not an asshole.
Like, just like say you're your own superhero. Like, do something that's like gonna be like new and inventive.
Thank you.
And like catch my attention. Because I'm not saying that I'm not like up for like a discussion.
Right.
Because I love breaking down characters and analyzing story and all that good shit. Like, I love that. I love a deconstruction. But there's one thing to deconstruct something and like discuss different facets of it with someone, and you just talking at someone saying your opinion.
Literally.
Because that's the thing, like, men are like, oh, you can't reason with women. And I'm like, no, that's not the case.
Or you're just a piece of shit. And you just don't know how to talk to people.
You don't know how to communicate. Like, communication's big, and we would be willing to talk about so much stuff if it weren't so, like, you were telling us, like, and reprimanding us for thinking a different way.
Thank you, like, because it's just shit. It just goes back to mansplaining everything. It's like I can't say, "Oh, this guy's a pretty blue." Well, actually,
the sky isn't actually blue. It's the reflection of all the other absence colors of light, and blue is left. Because color is only, blah, 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 blah. I know the actual stuff, but I can't think of it right now.
and I'm just like, motherfucker, I'm gonna send you to the moon. Or the sun. Actually, the sun, because I want you to burn.
Yeah.
Oh, that shit makes me so mad. And I'm just like, okay, maybe even if I did know that, I didn't fucking ask you.
Right?
I don't care about this information.
I hate that man automatically think you're asking a question or like we need validation. Like,
Thank you. Like, that shit just really gets on my nerves. It's just like, I didn't ask. That's really the main thing about it. It's just like, I didn't ask.
I'm just making a statement. Like,
Thank you. Like,
ain't that deep? I be making it that deep though.
Please ignore me. Act like I don't exist.
That would be great.
God, because to me, you don't. Okay, no. I hate in dating, and especially if it's like a long distance relationship, but it's like if yo boo, like y'all talk regularly, like almost every day, and then they disappear for like 6 days in a row. And then you like message them and they don't say nothing. And then like a week or so later, then suddenly they're like, hey.
Ooh, that's hard.
I'm like, I'm sorry, who is you?
New phone, who this?
Is you somebody?
New pussy, who this?
We know a new pussy, who this? Don't be this motherfucker. Because, okay, first of all, let's start with you message somebody and they don't ever respond. Don't message them like 2 months later. They're probably still not interested. Okay. Hi, you are beautiful, and if you're interested, would love it if you would let me be your personal submissive sex slave and worship you like a goddess. I'll do anything you say. I can't say no if I'm your slave.
See, okay. I don't remember if we talked about this in the other video or not. But I'm gonna let you finish. And then we'll get to that.
I'm gonna let you finish.
I'll let you finish.
And then, a month later, He messages, "Hey, gorgeous. I mean nothing but respect towards you when I asked this. You're very attractive, and I just had to ask, would you ever be into having a guy like me serve you as your personal submissive slave?"
Okay. So, again, stop me if we talked about this before. But
honestly, even if we did, it's good to have a refresher.
It's good to have a refresher because I need, being a kinky person myself,
Right.
I need people to realize, especially when they're like new into this lifestyle, as they call it, you just don't like put that on people.
There's a time and a place.
Yes, because just because you're kinky does not mean that you can't still act like a normal human being. Like, you wouldn't go up to somebody in person and be like, "Ooh, be my submissive slut," or vice versa.
Yes.
Because that's weird. And when you're sharing kinks with somebody, that's like an intimate sexual thing that needs consent on both sides. Like, people don't realize that you need consent to even talk about sex, because if you don't, you're including someone in on a sexual act that didn't agree to wanting to be in an interaction like that with you.
Yes.
So, not to be all complicated and sound like a lawyer or anything.
I mean, I'll pick up what you're putting down.
You know, I just
don't be an inconsiderate ass.
No, because it's one thing to be like, "Oh, I like spanking. Do you like spanking?"
Right, or like,
it's a very mild thing.
It's like, I've always secretly wanted to be choked a little bit. Like, would
right.
you be okay with that?
But you've never talked to somebody ever before?
Be my submissive sex slave. It would be your submissive sex slave.
Like, no.
Maybe this is why you keep messaging people this, is because you can't get nobody.
Exactly. And it's just like when you're friends with somebody or you're in a relationship with somebody and you like slowly introduce them to different parts of yourself. That's one of those things that you wait until you know somebody to discuss.
Yes.
Because off the bat, you're doing too much.
And you need to take a fucking seat.
Take a seat. Take 5 seats back. 2 seats recliner.
Stop being fast.
Yes. Calm down with your little fast tail.
Be humble.
Bitch.
Sit down. Ooh, okay. And on that same, like, vein, I hate when it's like, instead of the submissive dudes, it's like the dom dudes. And like, it's not even necessarily in person, but they're like messaging you like, "Yeah, I want like a submissive slut to do what I tell her." And then you're like, "Okay, maybe we can do that sometime." And then like, he just starts saying stuff and you really don't feel like you have an option to say no to stuff like, "Take a picture of me," or "Take a picture of you wear that."
Right.
"Send me that now." Like, "Do this now, do this now." Like, bitch, I got a life.
And that's what...
Like, you can be happy and live your BDSM lifestyle all the time if you want, but don't expect the person that you're talking to on social media to want to do that with you, because they probably won't.
They probably won't. They probably don't, because, like, literally, you can't just dom somebody and they didn't ask for it. That's not how this works. Again, it's consent. You don't spring this on somebody. You're not automatically somebody's dom just because you told them what to do.
Thank you.
You're not true BDSM. You make the scene look bad. Go fuck yourself.
And that's what I like about Tumblr, is that a lot of like BDSM like blogs on there be saying stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, a true dom, especially an alpha male, actually
Ask
respects
permission.
his,
Yeah.
like, his slave, and he still respects her as a person, and that's why they have that relationship. Otherwise, it's rape.
Thank you. It's all about consent.
Exactly.
So,
that's gonna be the theme of this video, is consent.
consent is really big, you guys, though. Like, really.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. I got some.
Ooh, I'm excited.
Okay, so this is something that I find very, 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 very irritating. Now, I will be honest with you. Am I the most socially graceful? No, I'm not. I can be quite awkward at times.
Hey, everybody got their moments.
Everybody has their moments. Not everybody can be, you know, socially liberal as others, especially not in first encounters.
And I was gonna say, nobody does it all the time.
Right.
Nobody has level 10 charisma.
Right. It's very elusive and rare, you know? But what I hate is when, like, dudes act like they just, like, don't know what to say, so they just spaghetti wall you. And if anybody doesn't know what I mean, it's like, you know, when you're cooking spaghetti, you throw the noodle on the wall to see if it sticks. You get to a few before you get the one that sticks. And what's so annoying, because it goes along with what she was saying earlier. If somebody doesn't message you back, but you literally keep on messaging them, maybe they don't want to talk to you. Maybe they're not even on this platform anymore. Why are you wasting your time? Literally, just too many people. Too many for you to do that. Second of all, another thing that there's too many people for. Don't lie to me. Don't pee on my leg and tell me it's raining. Don't lie to me. Saying you're looking for one thing when you want another.
Oh, yeah, we did talk about that in the last video. It's all about being honest about what you want.
Elsa. Oh. So, okay, on the other side of that coin, there is such thing as like being too forward.
Yes.
Because you don't have the right to be, because we don't have that relationship.
Exactly.
Like, don't ask me, do you want sex? Because I don't.
LM. Wait, what was it? LM46. Let's meet for sex. Because that's what the teens are saying nowadays.
Let's meet for sex.
Like, literally said by no one ever.
Literally. And it's like, if you have the, because I hated it, because I said that to a guy one time. He's all like, well, I told that it was better to be upfront than lie.
And I mean, yeah.
I'm like,
but again, you have to read that person's like
gauge.
Context.
Yeah.
And you have to just do it when it feels natural, and don't just like start a conversation off like that.
No. And what's irky is just like, oh my god, I'm still a person at the end of the day. I don't care if you're literally just wanting a one-night stand. Could you at least talk to me like I'm a human who can like make my own choices and decisions, and not just be like, oh, like I'm not fucking Domino's. I'm not about to bring you a pizza. You don't just get to hit me up and get what you want.
Thank you.
Nah.
I ain't Postmates. I ain't
DoorDash.
delivering no pussy.
This ain't Pussy Dash.
Oh, hello, Pussy Dash. Uber pussy.
See, it ain't bad. This is a Prime pussy, but ooh, my subscription rate is high.
Mine's like over $100.
Yeah, monthly.
Yo.
Ooh, but yeah, I hate that, because there's a way to approach and ask for like, you know, one night stands or like friends with benefits and shit like that, without literally just being like, you want sex?
For real, like
I am caveman.
Because I just like, the best way I think to do it is just to ask, what are you looking for?
Yeah.
And then get it out the way. And then that way, if they're not looking for the same thing, then you don't have to waste any time and waste their time.
There's again, too many women's, too many men's, just too many people out there for you to approach.
Too many
and
gender
get what you
fluids.
want. Yes. Ah.
Just like,
Lisa.
it's just like, it's not that hard.
It's not. Ooh. But like, don't you hate it though, when like you're explicitly being horny, but then you get this random ass person that like isn't about that, and I'm like, look, I told you what I want.
Oh my god, it's literally,
why are you coming at me with this?
the only time that I like want to hook up is the only time where people are like, let's get married.
Yeah, let's have like, I was gonna say, let's have friends instead of let's have kids.
We're gonna let's have friends. Let's have friends come to our dinner party when we move in together. Like,
right.
it's like, oh god, I just want something to fill my hole.
Yes.
That's all I want right now.
And see, that's the thing. It's just like, you know, we're like, we'll put it out there. Like, this is what I'm wanting. We're so upfront. There's no beating around the bush. There's no vagueness. It is literally plain and simple. Then they want to be all confused and be like, oh, that's all you want? Oh, you don't want more?
And it's like, is reading comprehension not your best skill?
It's like they look at the words, but yeah.
It just gets all jumbled up in here.
Oh, because, okay, on Whisper, I hate it when, like, you literally list your age and, like, whatever you are, and they're like, so how old are you? Age, sex, location. It's like,
it's literally all right there.
all for you. Literally, Janet Jackson.
It's all for you.
Read it in my bio, it's all for you.
Yes.
You
because,
can
like,
get your info.
A lot of places. Sweet fucking god. But on a lot of apps, filling out the About Me is a requirement anyway, so read the shit.
Read.
And okay, this especially on Tinder. Don't swipe right on someone if you haven't viewed their profile and read their bio.
But they won't get mad.
And then you match, and then you actually read the shit, and then you unmatch with them. That shit is annoying as hell.
Like, you're supposed to read it before, not after.
Don't waste my time. I'm like, I've literally... Hold on. How many people... Well, how many people have swiped right on me on Tinder lately? I haven't checked in a while. Let's see. I have literally 1,500 people to, like, swipe through.
That's a lot.
It's a lot. I don't have time for... Ooh, okay, I like this picture. Damn.
Ooh, he don't look real.
Right?
Oh, he a bodybuilder. Oh, fuck.
Jesus.
Damn. Shit. Man, you said all the bad words.
Ooh. He look like a fuck boy.
I'm gonna say he look like he get bottomed all the time.
Yup. Anyway, I don't need to do this right now. But I got 1,500 people that have swiped right on me on Tinder that I need to wade through. Like, how about don't waste my time and be one of them if I'm going to match with you and then you won't match because you didn't read my bio and now you mad. Like, there's literally too many options.
Too many. Literally.
Oh, that shit makes me so mad.
Arthur.
And I say it in my bio too. Don't swipe right with me, just match with me. That shit's annoying. But
They
I'm
don't
like,
read.
no. They just see the picture. They're like, she look like a hoe. It will do what I want. Swipe right. She look like she will actually like my penis. Swipe right. It's like, I literally... Yeah, give me your penis because I want to chop it off if I can find it.
But I think that's all I got for right now.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So I think that will conclude our little ranting video. It's not as long as the last one, but we just had some stuff we need to get out.
Yeah.
And so on that note, this concludes. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share this with your friends, hit that bell so you don't miss an upload, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
Ha, ha.